All my life I've been trained and taught to help my fellow man. Being in the church, now serving as a deacon, it is purely service, all about service. And that is what the credit union epitomizes, is people helping people, those who are in need, is to make a better life for them, to make a difference in their lives.
He's the captain of the ship, aka ambassador of anything that he does and all that he does.
You know, him mentoring me and teaching me how to be a good manager and think things through, clarify and confirm. That's another thing. Clarify and confirm, Kim. Clarify and confirm. And I do that to this day. Clarify and confirm. It's amazing to see them when he walks in, the hugging, the kissing, the joking, the teasing.
My first memory of Harold. You're asking me to go back a long way, but we were both in our 20s, so it's got to be over 30 years ago. I had my first branch at 8 Mile in Middle Belt here in Livonia, and Harold was new to his new job out in the lobby, and we just struck up a friendship. He has a passion for working with people, for spreading the word to people about how to help them financially with their insurance needs, and everyone needs that guidance.
Pete Creer, who was born and bred in Detroit, like myself, is truly about people helping people. He epitomizes that more than anyone that I can think of. Giving back reminds me of being in church in Sunday school. From the book of Luke, it talks about to whom much is given, much is required. And for the measure you give is the measure you give back. And that is what I've always been taught.
Harold is truly a divine Christian man, and I think that is the basis for everything that he does in life. He does not leave a person because they're in trouble. He does not leave a person because they're wrong. You can count on Harold to always be there. I'm sure in the insurance industry he is the same way, because you can't change stripes and be loved by so many different people.
He's a very unique person, and I truly believe that from the bottom of my heart. I mean, he is just so outgoing, and he smiles, and I mean, he makes people feel so warm, you know, when he's in their presence. And to teach my children, you know, that he is a fine example of what they should aspire to be.
Where does Harold really hang out at on Fridays in particular? It's the barbershop. And here we have a social club where we solve all the world's problems. The collaboration of a variety of people coming together, sharing life stories, I mean, from the good, the bad, and the ugly.
These guys around here, what better guys to learn from? See, everybody got gray hair and still living around here, so they're doing something right. So I wanted to be a part of it.
You ain't got no boy?
But yeah, I'm just following you guys' footsteps. And Mr. Holmes, Doc, Clarence, Lando, no better guys to be around.
We all the same, no matter what. No matter what our professions are, no matter what walk of life, direction of life has taken us, we are a family. I felt I had to continue to stay in this business to educate the people in my community about insurance and benefits that were available to them, and that's what really kept me in the business. And so now, soon to be 31 years, I'm still here.
He has made such an impact with my relationship with MCU. I tapped into him because he had the experience. And one thing he told me that, you know, you'll never be perfect. You know, we just strive for perfection.
We're a family-owned company here. Family is so important to Harold. I hear about his wife, Regina, his daughters, Jasmine, of course, Keisha, who works for us, and his son, who recently just graduated and is going to college. And Harold is my family. And I know Harold feels the same way about me and about probably everyone else in this company. He is just so connected to people.
Should I tell you the one about how he eats? He chews his food 52 times.
before he swallows? I'm not kidding. I actually sat across the table from him one time and counted. Harold has great relationships everywhere he goes. And he started bringing on the Creightons in Michigan, and then slowly started bringing them in Ohio, and then in St. Louis, and then in Atlanta. His reach with the Creighton Coalition was unbelievable.
I was the national sales director and Harold was running our Michigan region. Yes, he was a wonderful sales manager, but I saw that with his relationship building skills that he could really be a new business person. And once he was well established in that role, we decided to actually move him into an even greater role as the PFP ambassador to all of our credit unions.
He builds his relationship right down from the CEO, down to middle management, down to the tellers. He needs to do this. He likes doing those things and he likes building those relationships.
He's just a real guy, and people see that. People enjoy being around him. This is just really a well-deserved award for a great person.
On behalf of the founders of PFP, our fathers, Stan Sussman and John Schmidt, the award you're receiving is well-deserved, a Lifetime Achievement Award. That is an amazing accomplishment, and we all are proud of you. First generation, second generation, and all the generations that follow. Thank you, Harold.
With the day and time of where we are and where credit unions have come, truly the best is yet to come.